welcome back to my channel. Today I have my monthly empties video. I filmed this about a month ago, and since I've been back, my bag has filled up once again. So let's get into this. So the first item I have is from Lush. I just write down what I used up on the bag. So the first thing I used up was a blackberry bath bomb. And that's probably one of my favorite items from Lush. I really like it. I cut it in half this time and used half in, so I got 2 baths out of it, and that worked out perfectly. And then the other item I had was I think it was a mango bath melt. I'm not super into Lush. I don't remember all the exact product names, but that's basically what it was. It smelled really good and I did really enjoy using it. And I'll definitely probably pick up both those items at some point in the future when I go to Lush. The next item I have is from Method. It is a foaming hand soap. This is in the Holly Berry scent, and my Target doesn't sell refills for the foaming hand soap, so I didn't think they made them, but I was on the Target website the other day and they do sell them there. So I might keep this bottle and refill it. It's not my favorite bottle I've ever gotten, so I might, keep my eye out for a cuter one sometime and then swap it out. But I really like seeing how fast these go, and like having this big bulky packaging. I really don't like feeling like I'm creating that much garbage. So I will probably buy a refill, but I'm not going to buy any more of these pumps unless, I find like one that matches my bathroom a little better than this one. Then I have the Ulta regular size cotton balls. These are really small, so I'm not a huge fan of them, but they do come in handy for certain things. Like, I have one nail polish remover that doesn't work really well, so I like to soak 5 cotton balls in it and then stick one on each nail. And so I like using these for that rather than really huge cotton balls. But I like to buy these when I'm doing the get $3.50 off $10. Well, I think they changed that to $15 or something, but I like to throw in cotton balls or Q-tips or things like that when I'm trying to get to a certain point amount. So that's when I buy these at Ulta. Otherwise I just get, whatever store is convenient for me. Speaking of the nail polish I don't like, this is the Up and Up nail polish remover. It's the strengthening one. This was the only nail polish remover I used for years, and I didn't think anything of it until my mom was visiting me at my internship and she needed some nail polish remover, so we just randomly picked up this one from Ulta. It's the Enriched Nail Polish Remover, and I ended up using it, and I was like so amazed at how well it worked. If I use one of the triple size cotton balls, I can get off one hand of nails in one cotton ball. With this one, I need 1 cotton ball per finger, and then I usually have to go back and like get off a little bit of residue with another one. So this is definitely so much better, and I will not look back. I will never purchase this again. So I think I actually talked about this in my last empties video, but I did finally actually use it up. There was a little bit left, so I guess I'll just mention that. I think that's why I threw away the conditioner or the shampoo, and I couldn't find it. I was like, why didn't I put it in my empties bag? But I think I might have talked about this already, so I won't get into it. I love it, and I'll definitely repurchase something from number 4 in the future. Alright, things are getting a little messy in here. So I did a get ready with me using a bunch of my samples, and so I didn't necessarily want to use them up because I actually didn't like most of the things I tried out. So this is from Cover FX, and it is the Cream Contour Palette, I guess, kit, and I really didn't like this. It was just too much on my face. I felt like cakey. I felt like I had so much stuff on my face, a little greasy. The contour shade was very orange, and then the highlight shade, I don't know. I just was not a fan of this product, and I definitely will not purchase it. I just used up this morning. It is from Paula's Choice. It is the Clear Ultralight Daily Mattifying Fluid, and this is my holy grail morning moisturizer. It is a really thin moisturizer. It soaks in quickly. It doesn't really mattify your skin, so I think that part of the title isn't very accurate, but it doesn't make your skin look any shinier or greasier like some SPF products can. And I love this so much. I especially love the packaging because I've tried other moisturizers from Paula's Choice that have different packaging and they just get so messy and gunky, and this one is so clean. I didn't wipe this off or anything. This is what it looked like after I used up the whole entire thing. So I think that they might be discontinuing this. It was on sale for 50% off for a really, really long time. I bought a bunch of them at 50% off. So I have one left, and I went to purchase some more. I had a few in my cart, and then I was like, wait until you use up the one you're using. You don't need to have a million backups. And so once this was almost done, I decided to go on Paula's Choice, and they were not available anymore. They still have them on the website, but they're just out of stock, so I don't know if they're going to come back into stock. And then when they are, they're going to be much more money than this one was. But I'm happy I have at least one more to get through. If it comes back, I'll definitely be buying this again. If not, I'll have to find a new moisturizer. I just won a giveaway from Meg's Makeup from Paula's Choice, and so there's another, I think there's a moisturizer with SPF in there, so I'm excited to give that one a try, and maybe I will find my new holy grail. This is a hand food from Soap and Glory. It's in the Sugar Crush scent, and that one is the one that everyone says it smells like Sprite, and I really love that scent, but for some reason I didn't love it as a hand cream. I've had it as a body wash and I think a body butter, but for some reason I just didn't like that smell on my hands, so I wouldn't buy this scent again, but I love the hand food. It soaks in really quickly, it leaves your hands feeling moisturized, but also just like really soft. Like they don't feel wet. Not that like lotion makes them feel wet, but you know sometimes when you feel like a little sticky or something, it doesn't do that at all. You just feel really soft and rehydrated. Next I have a body wash. This has a little bit of that contour cream on it. It is the Deep Moisturizing Body Wash from Up and Up. It's the same as the Dove Deep Moisture Body Wash, and I like this body wash. I'm not super picky about body washes. I kind of buy different ones every time I need a new one. So I am done with this. I had this one here at the house, and then I still have my Soap and Glory one, but I would definitely buy this again, you know, when I'm in the market for a body wash. Next I have a sheet mask from Sephora. It is the Honey Mask. This one is supposed to be nourishing and balancing. I've said this before, I don't feel like I see a difference between different sheet masks I use. To me it's just kind of like a serum that you let soak into your face for a really long time, and it's kind of fun to like look silly in your sheet, and I don't know, I feel like I'm pampering myself when I use them, so I really like them, but I don't know that it's more of a luxury thing than something I feel like I need. But I did like this one, no complaints, and I have a few more Sephora ones that I'll be using up in the future. I think these are like $6, so I don't know, like I'd probably buy it again sometime, but it's not something I'm gonna keep on hand at all times. I think sheet masks are fun. I have a little bit of a stock of them, but I'm not gonna go crazy, and you know, I would recommend trying it though if you are curious. This is a sample of the Boscia Purifying Cleansing Gel, and I actually have a full size of this that came with my Clarisonic that I'm using with it now in the shower, so I just, you know, use this one day instead of the full size. It's a pretty basic cleansing gel. I don't think it's anything special. I'm not sure how much it costs, but I'm sure it's not really worth the price. It's probably pretty similar to some cleansing gels you can get at the drugstore, so I wouldn't ever purchase this, but I do enjoy using it, and I'm happy to have a full size that I got with my Clarisonic. So it's not bad, but it's just not something I feel the need to spend Sephora dollars on. This is a little sample of Q-tips that came with the Swisspers I bought at Costco. They were leopard printed. I actually still have a couple because I dumped them out in a little jar I keep on my vanity. So they look like this. They're pretty standard cotton buds, nothing special, so I would consider purchasing them if I saw them. I don't really need my cotton swabs to be leopard printed. I'm not a big fan of leopard prints, but they work just fine and no complaints. Next I have a little travel size of the Bausch & Lomb Bio Trio for contacts. I'm not super picky about what I use for my contacts. I usually get these. I always forget to bring contact solution when I visit my parents, so my dad always has little bottles like this and leaves them out, and then I take them home with me. So that's where I got this, and it's a good product, and I've purchased it before. I'll probably purchase it again, but it's not like I will only purchase that contact solution. Got like contour powder or contour cream and concealer like all over everything in here. So this is from the Dollar Shave Club. I joined this, I don't remember, about a year ago maybe. And it's just another empty cartridges. So there's 5 little blades in here. I really like the Dollar Shave Club. I have no regrets since signing up. I get one of these sent to me every other month, and that's still like way more than I need. I have such a big back stock, but I really like it. It's really cheap, much cheaper than the old razors I used to buy, and I'm not creating as much waste because, you know, I'm just getting rid of the head, not the whole razor, because I used to buy disposable razors. So I'm really happy with Dollar Shave Club. I get the cheapest one. I don't feel the need to get more blades than I think there's 2 or 3 in this one. Works well for me, and I definitely recommend them. This is from Birchbox. It's the Juara Coconut Ilipe Hand and Nail Balm, and I like this. It smells really nice like coconut, but it's not something I'm going to seek out. It wasn't so amazing that I feel like I'm going to buy a full size, but I did enjoy using it while I had it. Alright, this isn't used up, but I decided to get rid of it. It's the OPI Nail Lacquer Thinner, and this just doesn't really work very well. I bought the Beauty Secrets one from Sally, which is cheaper and works much better, and it'll take me forever to get through that bottle. So even if I finish that and then wanted to use this, it'll be years, and I just didn't think this worked very well, so I decided to toss it. So this is the Paula's Choice C15 Super Booster. Please excuse how gross everything looks because of that sample that spilled everywhere. This is a vitamin C serum with vitamin E and ferulic acid. I really like this. It's not something that I see an immediate difference in my skin, but vitamin C is very good for your skin, and I kind of use it just because I hope that it's doing good things and will prevent issues. I do feel like it kind of helps fade scars and things on my face a little bit faster, so I do like that. It is kind of expensive, and since I am still in my job search mode right now, I'm not going to be repurchasing it immediately. To me, this is more of a luxury item in my skincare routine, not a need, so I'll definitely repurchase it in the future, but just not immediately because I don't want to be spending money on things that aren't necessary. Next I have a bunch of little samples. The first one is from Birchbox. It's from Armist Beauty. It's a makeup remover wipe, and I believe this has coconut oil. Yeah, it's made with coconut oil, so it did a really great job of removing all my makeup, but you definitely need to wash your face after you use this because there's just kind of oil all over your face. But I really liked it. It worked really well. I think I have 1 or 2 more of these that came in Birchbox. I don't know if I've necessarily purchased them, but I really enjoyed them, so maybe if I am on Birchbox and I need something small to bump up my price, if I'm trying to hit a certain amount for my points, I might throw something like this in. I would definitely consider that, but it's not something I feel like I need. I think this is another thing that's been leaking all over everything. This is the Amazing Concealer in medium beige, and it was just too dark on me, but it also felt really thick and cakey, thicker than I like for a concealer, so I don't think I would try to test out the shade that would work for me either. These are the lip glosses from Paula's Choice. They're the Resist Anti-Aging Lip Gloss with SPF 40. I think that's really cool that they have SPF in them. There's a clear and a sheer pink. I'm not a huge lip gloss person to begin with, but these I didn't like the scent, the flavor. They were very sweet. So if you don't mind that, you might like these, but yeah, it smells like really sweet vanilla, fake vanilla. Like, I really couldn't handle it, so I'm done with that. Like, this is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. This was the wrong shade for me. It was also a really thick, full coverage foundation, which is not usually what I'm into, so I'm not going to seek out trying a shade that would work better on me. This is the First Aid Beauty Face Cleanser. I have a little travel size of this in like a little foil package with the little twist off thing. I love that kind of packaging. I think it's really nice, especially for travel. So I already own this. It's a pretty basic cleanser, but like I said, I like the packaging. It's really easy to pack and travel with, and it's just a basic cleanser, so I will probably continue to buy that little travel size to use when I'm traveling, but it's not like an amazing, it's not my holy grail cleanser. This is from YSL. It is the Volupte Tintin Oil. This was in Cherry My Cherie, and I actually really like the formula of this. I thought it was really comfortable and nice, but the color was just not for me. I'm not a pink person, and I don't know if you can tell because it looks pretty translucent on here, but I made my lips look very bright pink. So I would actually be curious to try another kind of tinted oil type product in a different shade, but it's not, I definitely don't need it because I have so many lip products. Right, this is the Clinique Universal Face Primer, the Super Primer. I like this. It was fine. I didn't notice anything totally crazy about it, but it made a good base for my makeup, and my makeup, I don't know how long it stayed on that day because I actually washed my face immediately, but because I had the dark foundation on, and then I did use this with another foundation, but I put that cream contour on my face and I only lasted a couple hours. So I don't know if this would elongate my makeup, but I did like it. It was fine. Then this sample is also looking dirty. It is the Colorful Blush in Sweet on You from Sephora. This was nice. The formula was good. It blended out nicely. It was just, I didn't like the color, and I'm not going to waste my time using up this little sample when I have so many full-size blushes I actually paid for. But the Sephora formula is nice, so if you're interested in it, I would definitely say you're not going to be disappointed. And there's a lot of different shades you can see here, so I did like them. But I did like it, but I don't need any more blush, so it's not something I'll be purchasing anytime soon. Next I have the mascara. I only used this for 1 month because I really just was not a fan of it. I got this in the Target beauty box sometime in the fall, I think, maybe November or December. And it's the Falsies Push-Up Drama, and this is what the thing looks like. Very short plastic bristles, and this was, some days it looked okay, but some days it would be so clumpy. You had to be very, very careful with it, and I just wasn't a fan. It was more of a volumizing mascara, so I ended up layering it with the other mascara I was using, but just, you know, even if it's every other day, getting a big gross clump in your mascara was just annoying, and I have so many mascaras waiting my door to try out. I didn't want to waste any more time on this, so definitely wouldn't recommend this one. Finally, I am really excited about this empty. This is my Smashbox Blue Eyes palette. This was in my Pan That Palette project for 2016. If you guys have been following that project, you'll know I used this in the month of January, and a couple of weeks in, I realized I really hated it. The formula was not good, was not working for me. They kind of faded really quickly, blended away to nothing, and just made my eyes look really muddy. Wasn't a fan. So I only ended up panning 2 of them. So I panned the 2 matte shades. There was Custard, which was kind of a light peachy shade, and Sable, which was kind of a crease transition shade. It was a light neutral brown, or kind of a little bit of darker, not light, but not dark, medium neutral brown, I guess. And then I did scrape out all the other ones. I was inspired by that Daisy girl YouTube. She did that with her Pan That palette, because when she opened it, she was, you know, some of the shades were making her feel anxious, like she's not going to finish them. It wasn't fun for her, so she kind of got rid of them, and I kind of decided to do the same just to kind of see what a real empty palette looks like. So it really has inspired me to continue working on my Lorac Pro. Just seeing this, I think, is really cool. And I did keep trying, like, another reason I did it, another reason I scraped them out was because every once in a while it would be like, was I being crazy? Like, were they really that bad? And then I would use them again, and they were that bad. So I just didn't want to waste any more time on them. So yeah, this is a completely empty palette. I'm really happy about this being gone, and I'm really excited to keep working on my Lorac Pro and see that empty someday. So that is it for this empties video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!